Hello my friends, it's Mario Otaku and welcome to a new series of videos called Read This, where I read mangas and recommend them to you if I like them. Pretty straightforward. I know most people prefer watching anime, and I certainly do because I like seeing things in motion, hearing all the voice acting, and I'll be honest, I like pretty colors, so that's a pretty strong reason why I watch anime. And it's also easier without having to turn pages or press a button to advance to the next page. But with manga, there are certain styles, artistic styles, that are pretty difficult to capture in animation without a lot of work. And unlike anime, there are no pacing issues. Just read faster, bro. Also, there are mangas that will never get adapted, so if you'd like to experience stories and worlds outside of anime, manga is always an option. And in the words of a girl wise beyond her years, manga, in fact, is literature. But let's get to the star of this video, roaming the apocalypse with my Shiba Inu. It's literally what it sounds like. A girl and her Shiba travel around in a post-apocalyptic landscape, meeting all sorts of strange creatures like aliens, supernatural beings, and animals. There's like a big fly. Holy shit. Oh Jesus, what is that? Speaking of supernatural creatures and animals, these are kind of the things you would see if there weren't any humans around, plus whatever crazy thing the author cooks up in their mind. As for the main characters, there's a girl and her dog, but I don't think we really know the girl's name. Her dog Haru just refers to her as Master. As characters, I feel like they're kind of ambiguous, as in what they're really about. You know, what I know about the girl is just that she's way more into cats than dogs, and she's kind and smart enough to build contraptions. As dogs are, they're very loyal and wants affection, and Haru is no exception. Haru is also very philosophical and perceptive, like a true dog of wisdom. Ha! 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 While on their journey, they talk about life, philosophy, and whatever comes to mind, because, when you're in a world with nothing else to do, that's probably what I would do if I could talk to my dog. Their relationship is quite entertaining because they occasionally goof on each other. Like one time, Haru mentions how it's easier for somebody to survive if they're solitary, like if you're a loner. And obviously the girl takes it as a jab because she's the only human that survives. So, she pinches the cheeks. Now I gotta warn you, there's a lot of cheek pinching in this manga, right? Just a ton of them, and scrunching of cheeks. It happens almost once a chapter. There's other side characters that we see, just random ones they encounter, like the gorilla on the bridge. There's the tanukis, who the girl thinks the tanukis were Haru, but obviously no, there's markings and all that, but whatever. But my favorite one is this white Shiba Inu that's crushing on Haru, but she's super tsundere and shy. So there's obviously a lot of funny and cute moments to be had from that. So as I mentioned previously, the girl really likes cats, and obviously that makes Haru jealous. But the few times she's ever encountered a cat, those hopes and dreams are quickly destroyed because some cats turn out to be flurkins, or she gets possessed by cat spirits, a ton of them. Haru tries to convince the cats to leave her body, please don't hurt her, she's a really good girl, right? And then he ends up convincing more cats to possess her because she's such a great person and the cats want to be around them. So yeah, the author really loves to subvert our expectations. Their humor is kind of deadpan and quirky. The girl or Haru can both take on the role of the straight man depending on the situation. But I'm not that familiar with analyzing comedy, so I'm not even gonna go down that road. It's kind of hard to sum up everything that happens because there's just so many things happening. There's no cohesive narrative. There's a ton of bite-sized storylines in here, and I don't really know if this considered a 4 coma style, because a scenario can last up to 4 frames, or 4 panels, or 8 panels, or even 3 pages. So if anybody knows more about manga than me, just hit me up in the comments. The reason why I'm enjoying this manga is because of many things. Number one is I really like the art. It's pretty simple, but the line work isn't like overly digital and harsh. There's like a nice amount of like roughness to it, and the colored panels definitely help. Second reason is I obviously can't say no to cute girls and dogs, and I absolutely live for those face scrunches. This manga is also great for unwinding after a long day or like reading before you go to sleep. I mean, the dynamic between the two is always lighthearted and charming, and this manga is just relaxing. It's not like adrenaline inducing, and also reading about the fun and humorous travels of a girl and her dog always puts me in a good mood. The humor also fits the relaxing feeling. I don't really know if that makes any sense, but what I'm trying to get at is it's not side-splittingly hilarious. It feels more like a light sprinkle of ha-has throughout the manga. Unfortunately, this is a pretty obscure manga, and I don't know if I have like the YouTube clout to boost it, so this video will probably just sink to the bottom of the YouTube algorithm. But if you're interested in this manga or have read it and want more people to know about it, share this video to your friends. Or share the manga. It's up to you. But if you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, my friends, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.